Hello, welcome to Callum channel. My channel updates Liverpool news today. If this is your first time watching the video, don't forget to click subscribe. Jurgen Klopp lets out a hearty laugh and appears, momentarily at least, lost for words. The Liverpool manager exhales and looks at the floor, deep in thought as he carefully ponders his response. Virgil van Dijk is the topic of conversation, and the Reds boss is attempting to sum up the impact the centre-back has had on his side's fortunes since joining the club in January 2018. For many, the signing of the Holland captain was the moment the Reds went from hopefuls to certainties in the ongoing hunt for major honours. The arrival of Van Dijk transformed a leaky defence with a penchant for shooting itself in the foot, almost overnight. Liverpool begin their attempts to retain the Champions League trophy in Naples on Tuesday, with Van Dijk certain to bring up his 80th appearance for the reigning European champions. Of those 79 games so far, Liverpool have kept 38 clean sheets with the Iranian skipper in their team. It's a remarkable return for a player who is now the favourite to outlast Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi in the race for biggest individual honour in football, the Ballon d'Or. That most prestigious of accolades, should Van Dijk scoop it later this year, will sit alongside the PFA Players Player of the Year and UEFA Men's Awards he picked up, after last season's staggeringly consistent level helped the Reds to 97 Premier League points and a 6th European Cup. For a player who is wrestling with Ronaldo and Messi, two of the greatest in the history of the sport, at the summit of the game, it's strange to note that Van Dijk had not played a knockout tie in the Champions League until his move to Anfield less than 2 years ago. Van Dijk strolled his way across a 2-year stint with Celtic, before he was finally provided the chance to pit his wits against some of the continent's best, when a move to the Premier League came to fruition in the summer of 2015 via a £13 million switch to Southampton. He was 24 before he was given an opportunity to ply his trade in a top European league, and 26 when he first played in the last 16 tie in the Champions League. Not the traditional career path for one of the planet's pre-eminent footballers, and Klopp says Van Dijk's story can act as an inspiration to others aiming to make their big strides further down the path. Klopp's determination to make the Dutchman the bedrock of his defence is well known. After Liverpool were forced into a climb down over a summer move in 2017, the German manager waited it out as the club's relationship with Southampton was rebuilt behind the scenes. Klopp resisted what must have been a huge temptation to spend big on an inferior replacement, and instead finally landed his man in a blockbuster £75 million deal in January 2018. The deal broke the mould for Liverpool as they made Van Dijk the world's most expensive defender by more than doubling their transfer record. Despite the long-standing interest in his current number 4, however, Van Dijk was not a player who immediately entered the radar of the Liverpool manager. Jurgen Klopp's agent Mark Kosick has revealed why the weather will have an effect on contract talks at Liverpool. According to comments by the German's agent, the former Borussia Dortmund boss is frustrated at the lack of sunshine in the UK. Liverpool chiefs are keen to tie the 52-year-old down to a long-term deal after he secured Champions League glory last season, but a deal has not yet been agreed. Kosick told Callum channel, Jurgen's contract is still valid until 2022, and it is an open secret that the club would like to extend. We still have a little time for that. We must wait and see how everything develops and whether climate change will bring better weather to England or only to Germany. Kosick went on to explain that both Klopp and his wife Ulla are not happy that they only see each other in the dark for most of the year, and how Liverpool have to train during cold and wet spells. He added, One should not underestimate it. Bad weather getting on Klopp's nerves, anyway. I remember that in November or December, Liverpool first asked for a contract extension. I said, let's wait. Allah, Klopp's wife, and Jurgen get up in the morning and it's dark. When they meet again in the evening, it is also dark or it is grey and there is drizzle. During the winter break in Germany, if the weather is really bad, the clubs go on vacation for 2 weeks, then come back and fly directly to the training camp in the sun for several days. During this time, the coaches in England sometimes have to prepare for up to 13 games. They are already exhausted and it's not so easy. Liverpool fans will be worried that Klopp's future is out of the hands of anyone at the club, especially after they came within 1 point of the Premier League title last season. The Reds have currently earned a 5-point lead at the top of the table after only 5 games, as they look for their first league title since 1990. What if Jurgen Klopp leaves the club? Don't forget comment and like video. Thanks for watching.